Number one on Spotify, number one on Apple Music, number one on YouTube, number one on Audiomack, and number one on the top 10 weekly Tanzania charts. Kikepeu did not just become a hit, it became the most streamed song across the entire East Africa region. And Juma Jux had just three words for Africa: thank you with a butterfly emoji. And if you have been following the Nkabala story on this channel, Lulu Berry Damsel TV, you already know that when Juma just drops something, he drops with intention, with purpose, with a kind of creative energy that does not reach his fans. It reaches an entire region. For those just joining us, welcome. Hit that subscribe button right now because today we are breaking down one of the biggest moments in East Africa this year, and it belongs entirely to Juma Jux and Boso. Let's get into it. The song that took over East Africa. Let us start with what Kikepeo actually achieved because these numbers are not small. They are historic. Tanzania charts, one of East Africa's most respected music tracking pages, confirmed what fans had already been feeling since the moment Kikepeo dropped at midnight. The graphic said it all. East Africa chart toppers. Congratulations, Juice and Boso. Voted best song in East Africa. Certified number one on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and Audiomack. One on major streaming charts, the most streamed track across the region. Read that again slowly. Number one on Spotify, number one on Apple Music, number one on YouTube, number one on Audiomack, not number one in Tanzania, not number one in one city, number one across the entire East African region on every major streaming platform simultaneously. That is not just a hit, that is the sweep. That is dominance. That is what happens when a song is so perfectly crafted, so emotionally resonates, so deeply connected to the people it is made for. That no platform can contain it. Kikepeo flew, and East Africa flew with it. The Tanzanian top 10 weekly chart. Now, let us look at the chart that confirmed everything. The top 10 weekly Tanzania chart for the week of 2 over 9 showed exactly where Kikepeo sat. Number 1, Kikepeo, Juice and Boso. Above DJ by Boso, above Hukika by Ibra and Zuchu, above Halo by Binance and Nandi, above Watu by Mario and The Voice. Think about the names on that chart. These are not newcomers. These are East Africa's most celebrated and established artists. Boso, Ibra, Zuchu, and Binance, Nandi, Mario, and Harmonize are sitting at the very top of all of them. A song above that cannot be measured, a butterfly that the whole of Africa now recognizes, a collaboration between two of Tanzania's finest, Juma Jux and Boso, that did not just compete with the best in East Africa, it beats them all. Juma Jux message to Africa. And then, after all the chart confirmations, the celebration and the streaming numbers, Juma Jux did something that spoke louder than any achievement post could. He posted a butterfly emoji and three words: thank you for the unconditional love and support. Unconditional love and support? Not look at my numbers. Not we are number one. Not Kikepeo is the most streamed song in East Africa. Just thank you for the unconditional love and support. That humility is one of the things that has always made Juma Jux different from other artists. He does not chase the spotlight. He does not perform gratitude. He expresses it genuinely in one sentence and one butterfly, and lets the music speak for everything else. And fans across East Africa and West Africa responded immediately. The way he said thank you with a butterfly, it all connects. Unconditional love. That is exactly what Kikepeo is about. He's so humble even at number one. Why this moment is bigger than just a chart position. Now let us zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Kipepeo being number one on every major streaming platform across East Africa is not just a music achievement, it's a cultural statement. It says Bongo Plava is alive. East African music is not just competing locally, it is competing on platforms that give it a global stage. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. These are not regional platforms. These are global stages. And Kikepeo is sitting at the top of them. It says Juma Jux creative season right now is the best of his career. The Butterfly announced on 1726. The Kikepeo collaboration with Boso, the number one position across multiple platforms. This is an artist at the absolute peak of his powers, making music that matters to people in a real and lasting way. And it says the Nkambala family story and Juma Juice musical story are the same story. The butterfly that is his symbol, the butterfly in Priscilla's caption, the butterfly in his thank you post. Kikepeo is not just a song, it is a chapter. And that chapter just stopped every chart in East Africa. In conclusion, number one on Spotify, number one on Apple Music, number one on YouTube, number one on AudioMac, number one on the Tanzania Top 10 weekly chart. Voted the best song in East Africa, the most streamed track across the entire region, and Juma just responds to all of it. Butterfly emoji, thank you for the unconditional love and support. One butterfly, three words, all the class in the world. This is what it looks like when talent meets humility, when great music meets genuine gratitude, when a song inspired by love reaches the top of every chart because the love behind it was real. Kipepeo flew across East Africa and it is not coming down anytime soon. If this video got you even more excited about KPO, smash that like button and share it with every Bongo Plava fan you know. Subscribe so you never miss another Nkambala music moment. And drop in the comments, are you proud of Jumaju's KPO achievement? Tell us below. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching guys. Bye.